Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to your spiritual journey, where we take you to the path of spiritual enlightenment for seeking deeper meaning, inner peace, and spiritual growth. Today, we will delve deeper into how to speak with your higher self. Let's begin. Every person has two sides, the everyday self and the higher self. The everyday self is caught up in daily tasks, responsibilities, and the demands of life. It is the part of us that often feels overwhelmed, distracted, and busy, pulled in many directions by external forces. In contrast, the higher self is a deeper, wiser part of our being. It observes our actions and emotions without judgment, offering guidance and insight from a place of inner stillness and clarity. While these two selves may appear separate, they are deeply interconnected, influencing and shaping one another in profound ways. You can think of the higher self as a lighthouse, casting a steady beam of light that helps guide us through the turbulent waters of life. Unfortunately, in our fast-paced modern world, we often ignore this light and overlook the valuable insights it provides. Recognizing the voice of our higher self is essential for achieving balance in both mind and spirit. Just as one tunes a radio to the correct frequency to receive a clear signal, aligning with our higher self allows us to tap into its wellspring of wisdom. This process is not merely an intellectual exercise, it is a vital practice that enhances the quality of our lives. By cultivating a connection with our higher self, we can navigate challenges with greater ease, find meaning in our experiences, and live more authentically. The challenge, however, lies in distinguishing between the distractions of daily life and the clear signals from our higher self. Many of us are so accustomed to the noise of the outside world, our thoughts racing from one task to another, our emotions reacting to every stimulus, that we miss the subtle, quiet voice within that speaks from a place of deeper wisdom. Understanding this distinction is the first step toward embarking on a transformative journey that deepens our connection with this wiser part of ourselves. Take a moment to reflect. When was the last time you felt completely present, fully immersed in the moment without the weight of past regrets or future anxieties? The higher self thrives in the present moment, for it is in the now that life truly unfolds. When we are caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, we sever our connection to the present and consequently to our higher self. Our higher self flows effortlessly with the present, unburdened by what has come before or what might come next. It understands that being fully present allows us to engage with life authentically and with clarity. Tuning into the present is simpler than it might seem. It begins with a conscious decision to observe your surroundings and experience each moment without judgment or the need to control outcomes. By quieting your mind and focusing on your breath, you create space for the higher self to emerge. In these moments of stillness, the distractions of daily life fade, and the voice of your higher self becomes clearer. Thoughts grounded in the present illuminate the path to this connection, allowing you to access the guidance and wisdom that reside within. This process does not require elaborate rituals or complex techniques. It can be as simple as sitting quietly, breathing deeply, and allowing yourself to be fully present. Imagine an ancient oak tree, rooted firmly in the ground. It does not concern itself with the leaves it has shed or the acorns it will produce. Instead, it stands strong and grounded in the present moment. Its connection with nature is effortless, flowing in harmony with the cycles of the seasons. This tree mirrors the wisdom of Lao Tzu, who teaches that dwelling on the past leads to depression and worrying about the future leads to anxiety. True peace, he suggests, is found in embracing the present moment. Think of the present moment as your favorite radio station. When you tune into it, you create harmony with your higher self. In this focused mental space, communication with your higher self becomes clear and soothing. Establishing this connection is about accepting your current reality and finding peace in the now, without resisting or clinging to what was or what could be. Life is like a river, constantly flowing toward the vast ocean of wisdom within your higher self. Every experience, whether joyous or painful, is part of this flow, serving as a step toward greater understanding and insight. Each chapter of your life contributes to your overall story, shaping who you are and guiding you toward the wisdom of your higher self. Even the most challenging experiences contain valuable lessons, helping you to grow and evolve on your spiritual journey. When faced with difficulties, it is natural to ask, how do I navigate through this? Spiritual teachers and philosophers throughout history have shared a simple yet profound answer: acceptance. Acceptance is not the same as resignation or passivity. Rather, it is a mindful acknowledgement of the present moment, free from resistance or judgment. It is the understanding that every moment is temporary, that both pleasure and pain will pass, and that true peace is found in embracing life as it unfolds. Wayne Dyer once said that one of the most important choices you can make is how you perceive your universe. Your perception shapes your reality, determining whether the world feels supportive or adversarial. When you approach each moment with acceptance, you align yourself with a supportive universe, enhancing your connection with your higher self and expanding your spiritual awareness. Acceptance allows you to flow with life rather than against it, and this flow brings you closer to the wisdom of your higher self. Life is not a destination, but a continuous journey of spiritual growth and self-discovery. Each step offers the opportunity for your spiritual consciousness to evolve. Just as a seed needs water and sunlight to grow, your spirit requires awareness, wisdom, and love to flourish. This awareness begins with recognizing the subtle whispers of your higher self amid the noise of daily life. Your higher self is always there, offering guidance and insight, but it is up to you to tune into its frequency and listen. Rumi, the great Sufi mystic, wisely said, "What you seek is seeking you." Your higher self is always seeking to communicate with you, to offer guidance and wisdom. However, it is your responsibility to tune into this divine frequency and nurture the awareness needed to understand its messages. Connecting with your higher self is not an overnight transformation. It is a gradual, lifelong process that requires mindfulness and practice. It involves choosing to observe your thoughts, emotions, and experiences with compassion and without judgment. It means letting go of preconceived notions and opening yourself to the lessons that each moment offers. As you expand your consciousness, you begin to see life as a journey of spiritual evolution, guided by your higher self. This process requires a mindset of continuous learning and growth. Every experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your spiritual enlightenment. As you navigate life's challenges, remember that your higher self is not separate from you. It is an integral part of who you are, embodying wisdom, love, and authenticity. Connecting with it means tuning into its frequency, nurturing the awareness to interpret its messages, and trusting in its guidance. Through this journey, you will experience a profound expansion of your spiritual consciousness. As your connection with your higher self deepens, your life will become enriched with greater meaning, purpose, and clarity. Understanding this connection is essential for comprehending the guidance your higher self offers. Raising your consciousness creates fertile ground for the wisdom your higher self shares. This process is like tuning an old radio, adjusting it to find the right frequency, and clearing the static to reveal a clear sound. In your spiritual journey, tuning into the voice of your higher self involves quieting your mind, dismissing everyday distractions, and creating space for the wisdom it offers. It requires looking beyond the trivialities of daily life and tapping into the universal consciousness that connects us all. Imagine standing in a room filled with mirrors, each one reflecting a different part of you. When you step back, you see the bigger picture. Every reflection represents an expanded consciousness that helps you understand the interconnectedness of your experiences and the guidance from your higher self. Rumi reminds us that the universe is not external, it exists within us. The essence of expanded consciousness lies in realizing that your higher self is not separate from you, but is a unified whole. Embracing this truth leads to clearer, more actionable guidance from your higher self. Ultimately, the journey toward expanded consciousness is a return to your true self, marked by self-discovery, self-love, and the understanding that you are an inseparable part of the greater whole. As this journey unfolds, remember that your higher self has always been within you, waiting for your recognition. This process requires trust and openness, much like learning a new language. At first, the words may seem unfamiliar, but with practice, they become second nature. Imagine being at a noisy party, struggling to hear a familiar melody playing in the background. This is much like the journey of recognizing the whispers of your higher self. Amid the noise of daily life, your higher self communicates through intuition, emotions, and subtle insights. Our thoughts are more than fleeting ideas. They carry profound insights that can lead us to our true path. As Albert Einstein noted, the intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. Unfortunately, in our modern world, we often rely too heavily on logic and analysis, overlooking the intuitive wisdom that connects us to our higher selves. This intuition offers unique solutions and insights that transcend logic, helping us navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. In our quest to connect with our higher selves, we face a significant challenge: distinguishing between the voice of the ego and the true voice of our higher self. The ego, like a demanding child, seeks attention and is driven by fear, insecurity, and the need for validation. In contrast, the higher self is calm, compassionate, and wise. By learning to recognize this difference, we can focus more on the guidance that comes from our higher self and less on the noise of the ego. As you embark on this transformative journey, I encourage you to prioritize your connection with your higher self. Remember that this connection is not distant or unreachable. It exists within you, waiting for your attention and acknowledgement. With patience, practice, and an open heart, you can nurture a relationship with your higher self that will deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you. This journey is not about perfection, but about progress and growth. Every experience, every moment, offers an opportunity to learn, evolve, and become more aligned with your true self. Embrace this journey with a sense of curiosity and wonder, recognizing that your higher self is always guiding you toward greater wisdom, love, and authenticity. As you strengthen this connection, you will find that life becomes more meaningful, more peaceful, and more fulfilling. The wisdom of your higher self will illuminate the path before you, leading you toward a life of purpose and joy, and helping you discover your authentic essence. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me continue creating content that inspires and uplifts. Also, feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you connect with your higher self. Together, we can build a community of growth and awareness. Stay tuned for more videos, and thank you for being a part of this journey.